Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. The latest batch of Pfizer vaccines arrived in Australia overnight. 1 million doses will be delivered each week for the next 3 weeks in a boost to get more vaccines into the country. Just over 10 million doses of AstraZeneca and Pfizer have been administered since the rollout began in February. Health officials are weighing up an extension of Victoria's lockdown after 16 new local cases emerged yesterday. The current stay-at-home orders due to end at 11:59 on Tuesday, but authorities still have major concerns over potential super spreading exposure sites, including the MCG. Meanwhile, in New South Wales, construction workers across Greater Sydney are downing tools with restrictions tightening. Premier Gladys Berejiklian says all non-critical building is on hold until at least the end of the month.
The sheer mobility of thousands and thousands of people going to multiple sites is unfortunately a very big risk at this time. And as you've heard, a lot of those people are in jobs which we all depend on.
And South Australia has ramped up restrictions for anyone who's been in the Mildura local government area after a man tested positive for COVID. A number of servos, bakeries and other shops along the Calder Highway are now listed as exposure sites. The Coalition's primary vote has fallen 2 points to 39% in the latest news poll off the back of the bungled vaccine rollout. Labor is ahead two-party preferred, 53 to 47. And a growing number of Olympic athletes and officials have either been infected with coronavirus or are in isolation just 4 days out of the Tokyo Games beginning. 3 members of the South African football team have been diagnosed, while 6 British competitors and 2 support staff are also in quarantine. To sport, Lewis Hamilton has won the British Formula One Grand Prix for Mercedes. Red Bull's Max Verstappen taken to hospital following a collision on lap 1. Australia's Daniel Ricciardo came home in 5th position. In the AFL, the Swans have defeated GWS in the Sydney Derby 98-72. The Eagles took out a 42-point win over the Crows. And in the NRL, the Rabbitohs beat the Bulldogs 32-24 and also wins for the Panthers and Tigers. In entertainment, Adele has sparked new dating rumours. The singer spotted at an NBA Finals game with LeBron James's agent, Rich Paul. ESPN reporter Brian Windhorst said they were an item on his podcast. And Space Jam: A New Legacy has pulled in $31.6 million at the US box office in its opening weekend, beating out Black Widow. That's your latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.